Sure. Are you cold?
No, this hides my body.
Hide your body.
This is so dumb.
Dumb? Mikey Talk has been called a lot of things, but never dumb.
No, just me. It was dumb. What do people say about it, actually? I still have to binge watch.
About Mikey Talk?
Mm-hmm.
Some people have said it's the best show that's ever existed.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And that it's going to be the #1 show in the world.
Who said that? Yeah.
Grandma.
Did she actually?
No, I'm sure she thought it.
Mm-mm.
Alright. You have any questions? Testing. Why is the mic not working?
What did you do to my yoga mat?
I just have to put it there. That's on my seat.
Put it there or shove it there?
Shove it there. Testing. Alright, we're working. So you've seen a few episodes, so you know how this works?
I haven't. No.
You haven't watched any episodes, have you?
I've only watched snippets.
You haven't even watched an episode in full?
No.
No.
I told you I'm going to binge watch.
Very supportive mother.
That's not on there, I hope.
Maybe.
No, don't put it on there.
So I'll sit there just quickly to do an introduction.
Oh, okay. I was just got myself.
You get comfy. That's right. And then after I intro you, you sit down and then
Okay.
we're ready.
So embarrassing. Behind it says breathe in peace, breathe out love.
Remember that.
Okay.
That can be your mantra for the interview.
Okay.
G'day legends, welcome back to Mikey Talk. Today we have episode 37. It's another very exciting guest episode. Now we've had a few family members on here. We've had Dad, we've had Chelsea, we've had the whole family, but there's someone very special that we haven't had yet. So I thought it would be a good time to bring her on. She had her 60th birthday last week. So she's ready, wise, and excited to give us a good interview. So please welcome my mother, Terri.
Thank you.
We're in your new wellness room.
This is my new wellness room.
First episode that we've done in here.
Yes.
So pretty much I've got...
So you're privileged, that is,
I'm privileged.
to be entering my space.
I guess so. It does feel very zen in here. So I've got 10 questions for you.
Okay.
You ready?
Yes.
So you turned 60 in the Sunshine Coast last week with the family. When you pictured what 60 would look like, was this it?
Yeah. I don't feel as old as I thought I would feel at 60, I guess.
Yeah, like
But
60 felt older.
Yeah, like I only recently said to Mum that, she said, what did you think when she turned 60? And I thought, well, you were old. Well, older, yeah. But I feel young.
Yeah.
I don't feel any different in the head than when I was 30.
What about the body?
The body's a little... I'm getting there. We've broken a few, parts, but, other than that, yeah, I'm good. But where I am with my family is exactly where I want to be.
Nice.
Like with my kids and like going on that Sunshine Coast holiday was just like my vision just was reality. Like it was perfect. It was fun. It was laughs. It was us together. It was nostalgic going back to where you holidayed when you were young and going to Movie World together and literally going on every ride the day before one broke down. But yeah, so you couldn't, yeah.
Yeah, so you're happy where the family is at 60?
Yes, definitely happily where the family's at, yeah.
So I was the first baby brought into this house. I think I actually slept in this room at one point.
Yeah.
What do you remember about that moment?
Well, I'd wanted a baby since I reckon I was about 8 years old. So it was just like a dream come true. Like I couldn't believe it. Like even now, see, they're going to make me cry.
You'd be the first person to cry on Mikey Talk.
Yeah, because Oh no, you
You
would
cry.
no, I've got to try not to cry because all your kids are going, oh, mum's crying again. So yeah, no, it was, and the other room was the nursery, and I don't know, it was just and we had, I mean, it's so corny, but like when you're younger, and there wasn't as many 2-story houses in Traralgon and around there, so you know your childhood dream was like a 2-story house, stairs, and a white picket fence, and like we literally had that. We had the white 2-story house with stairs and the white picket fence, and then we brought you home, and I don't know, it was just magic.
Did much change, like from the day before the first baby came into the house to the day after?
The day before to the day after.
Yeah, like did much change?
No,
No.
no, just more love in the house. Sounds corny again, but you know,
Yeah.
it's true. It's true. But even when I had you, I was like, okay, I want more.
You're ready.
Yeah, I wanted 6. Yeah,
So we got not even, just a little bit past half.
Dad wanted 2. I wanted 6, so we had 4.
Good
Yeah.
compromise.
Yeah,
That's what marriage is about, isn't
yeah.
it? So you pretty much raised us full time, and you're still the CEO of the house. How important was that for our upbringing?
Can you say that again? I only listened to the last bit of the question.
So you pretty much raised us full time, like you're
Yeah,
always
yes.
around.
Yes.
We kind of grew up with, I would say, like having a full time mum.
Yeah, I virtually stayed home. I always say I've never worked it out properly, but about 10 years. Because I went back to work when after I had you for a little bit, like casual, until I was ready to go on maternity leave. Well, not maternity leave, I was working casual, but leave to have Daniel. And then I didn't work again until Lockie was nearly ready to go to kinder, and I was like, oh, nah, I can't do life without any little people in my life. So I went and did my diploma of early childhood to work with children.
With children. So
Yeah.
Just wanted to be around more children.
Yeah.
So how important do you think it was for our upbringing, like having you as our full-time mum?
I think, well, personally, I think it was the best thing. Like Dad worked long hours. So I was always here emotionally for you all, and like all the sport and the running around and establishing friendships from primary school onwards. Like you establish, I feel like you give your children more opportunity to have connection outside of school with their friends. If you're a stay-at-home mum, you're more open to people, them inviting friends over, having sleepovers. Like you've got time to, you know, make special treats for them for after school. Like I don't know, it's just yeah. And I think you would agree. Like your friendships were like solid.
Yeah, and you always allowed this house to be a very social,
and
friend-filled house as well.
Yes, yeah. And even so, sometimes you might say, "Can I have this friend over to stay?" And you're like, "Oh no." You're like, "Oh, of course you can," you know. And it always worked out. Like, and then you sit downstairs and you hear you in another room all laughing, and you're like, it was the right thing to say yes.
Yeah.
And like when I listened to your friends that were your friends from primary school talk about our house and the fun they had here growing up, and actually said we grew up in your house, like because we never moved either. I think staying in the same house as well, even though none of your kids liked it when we painted or did any renovations or changed anything. You're very nostalgic, liked everything to be the same. Like our holiday, I don't know which one of you, I think it might have been you. Someone said, when I said I was hiring a car, we have to have a Kia because that's what we had, the Kia Carnival when you were little.
I think it was Lockie.
Yeah, and then like I'm convincing the lady at the car hire place that that's what we had to have, even though it was way older than the car she was offering me. I said, no, it's nostalgic. We have to have the Kia.
It is funny.
Yeah, and we're staying in the timeshare that they stayed in when they were little. Like,
it is funny. You had 4 very different kids. How did you figure out how to parent us differently?
It just flowed. It just flowed. Like
did you have to parent us differently, or you do the same way across all of us?
Probably differently. Like one might No, I don't know. Because you do it as a group. Like, and you learn each child individually, whether you react straight away or you let them calm down themselves, or you do, you like, and as a, again, like, probably, like, staying at home, like, you're really in tune with your children,
Yeah.
in tune with each personality, in tune with each emotion, in tune with, one might take longer to settle from anger than another one does, or you also know how you can help them help each other. So as you had more children and you're stretched for time trying to get everything done, but you all had each other.
Yeah.
Like, I'd be able to say to you, look, Daniel's really upset. Can you, like, just go and play a game of snakes and ladders with him?
Yeah.
Like, like, just, I don't know, something like that.
Yeah. So you let us babysit each other, kind of.
Yeah. But it worked both. It worked. And look now.
Yeah.
Like, you four are the most, I don't know, just, like, Dad and I got to a stage where, and this is, like, probably maybe a few years ago, when we just said, you know what, we can pat ourselves on the back, like, no bragging about, but we can pat ourselves on the back and go, you know what, we did it. And it wasn't about careers, it wasn't about money, it wasn't about any of that. It was the fact that you all want to be together. And as much as you don't spend much time with your cousins now, you all talk about that time with your cousins, and you all feel connected to your cousins as well.
Yeah.
Like, like you, and I think, again, having the time to do that and build that, it was sport that took that away. Sometimes now is the only thing I don't regret, but I wonder whether we had allowed sport or weekend activities to take over too much of extended family time.
But we love playing sport.
You love playing sport.
To be active, I think, as a kid. Like basketball.
It is.
It was fun having basketball a couple of weekends. I think it's hard with 4 kids because there's always something on.
Yeah. So it's interesting to hear your perspective because, I think, would you have had more time with your cousins as teenagers if we weren't like, I mean, we tried to get to anything that was organised, like not miss major family events, like you'd miss basketball for that, but would we have organised more like more relaxed things, like, I don't know, camping for the weekend or long weekend? Say, like, you'd have the basketball long weekends, so the whole long weekend was basketball.
Yeah.
But I guess if you all enjoyed it, and you were establishing friendships, and you all went on to do reffing, and that was, I think that helped you all to be independent and from a young age.
I think at that period of life, if you took away sport for more family, we probably would have resented the family. Like, we had a good amount of family that it wasn't like, oh shit, this is too much.
Yeah. Well, that's good that you think like that, because that's the only thing I think, did we? Because you look at kids these days, and you just think, are they overscheduled? Is that affecting them? But you didn't feel overscheduled, so that's good.
We enjoyed it.
Yeah, well, that's a good thing. And we were always involved. Like, Dad coached, Dad, like, we managed.
Your Sunshine Coast 60th had Terri Trivia, Catan Nights, and Movie World. What was your highlight?
Oh, I kind of miss just having. I didn't play as many games of Catan as you guys because you were in the other unit, but I do love a good game of Catan. Like, I miss just like how you had it just set up on the table and everyone could just go, oh, like, we can fit a game of Catan in, like, let's do it. Like, Movie World, though, that was it was all, how could you choose?
Yeah.
Trivia was funny.
It was. Who won?
Dad.
No, I won.
You won. Oh yeah, you, then Dad, then Ethan. Yeah. And I'd pegged Ethan to beat you all.
Yeah.
But Daniel felt gypped.
For context, who's Ethan?
Chelsea's fiance.
He's not even family yet.
Yeah.
And he came third.
Yes.
That says a lot.
But yeah, I don't know. Movie World was like, again, like I said, when we were there, it was interesting. Someone said, did you like Movie World better when you were little or better now? I said it was a lot more relaxing now because you all take control. You go, right, we need to go to this ride now. We need to go in this queue now. Like you had it, lunch worked out perfect. You managed to get a table. Like everything was, again, fitting in that movie that Lockie is just like, thinks was hysterical. Daffy Duck and Porky Pig. Like, I don't know. But yeah, I think it's more relaxing. It was, and I said to someone when we were there that when we went to Disneyland, you were 18 and you guys worked out there too, like how to use the apps on the phone, how to get to the, like, line up the least amount of time at each ride. That was the first time that we sort of relinquished control on a holiday.
Yeah.
And then that was like a repeat of that at Movie World again. Dad and I just like tagged along. Yeah. And watched you all laughing and the four of you, well, the six of you walking it. I love that photo that I took at the end with you all sitting when the parade came around, and then I got you to turn around. Like, I'm going to have to frame that for sure.
Yeah.
Like, and then it was like Universal. We had that photo with all of us. And I loved having Heather and Ethan there as well. And for me, because I'm very, like, I think for the future, those little people. And, I don't know. Yeah. But I don't know. So I'd have to say Movie World, I think.
Yeah, it was the highlight.
Yeah, movie World. Yeah.
Yeah. So the whole family was on the trip, and like you said, even having Ethan and Heather there, so the whole extended family. How did it feel to watch the family? How does it feel to watch the family expand but still be all in one place together?
Oh, like that. That's what I mean. That was like we had. So, well, people wouldn't know. We had the 3-bedroom unit with the 6 of you in there, and Dad and I had the 2-bedroom unit, and that was good too because, like, just going back to our apartment on our own, but knowing that you're all getting on so well and just like enjoying playing Catan and Lockie bringing Mario Kart, so you're playing that, and I'd offered the spare room in our apartment for anyone that felt like it was just overwhelming, because the gators can be quite intense when we're all together, loud and but yeah, no one needed to get away from anyone. And Ethan had said something about, when I heard, like, when we're at Movie World, like, I want to do this when we have our, like, to Chelsea, I want to do this when we have our kids. And I thought, well, that's a compliment. Yeah. Like, that this is how you do it. This is family together time. And Heather said, because we joke about having the commune and everything, and then, like, she said, we could actually do it. Like, it was just, not that you really would, but it was this validation that, okay, like, we all get along well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little gated cult could be fun.
Yeah.
I've inherited some things from you, like I would say my competitiveness. One of them.
I'm not competitive.
Oh yeah. I don't think we can go to bed until you win a game.
Oh no, that's a problem because Heather's like that too.
A lot of them are.
Yeah.
What parts of yourself do you see in me?
Let me see. Family connection, of course.
Yeah.
Like value family.
Yeah.
Like, value siblings, value your cousins, value your parents, and gratefulness. Like, and like, because I valued my family as well. I mean, most people do, I guess. But yeah, probably. And you still want to be with us. Like, I like being with my mum,
like. Yeah.
Like, I don't know. If I said to you, well, I owe you a date anyway. Oh, that's right. I owe you a date because you won the trivia.
Right.
Yeah. Like you would still be happy to do that just one-on-one with me, or like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think you're balanced like I am. A balance of humor, a balance of being empathetic, a balance of wanting that family, and then the spiritual stuff as well, because like, you know, I want to be woo-woo in my old age.
And probably the same level of immaturity.
Yeah, I can be still a bit immature.
So we're in your wellness room, which
Yeah.
is newly created and it's
Yes.
looking quite good.
Yeah.
What does health and wellness mean to you at 60?
Oh, right up there. Right up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you three boys, and I mean Chelsea in different ways, but you three boys with your the directions that you've taken, especially Lockie, I guess. But you and Daniel probably got him started on that path. And yeah, I think I'm a better person now at 60 than I was at 40.
Yeah.
I think I was probably too protective, maybe. Like,
yeah, of us, or
yeah, like, I don't know, not that it was detrimental to you guys, because that's what a mother's supposed to be.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think when you're younger and your kids are young, I had 4 under 7. Like, your focus is always them and their development and their emotional state and all those sorts of things. But now I've got time to work on my own emotional and spiritual space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And feeling the effects of that, of having so much time to work on your own stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's thanks to Dad too. Like, no, that'll make me cry too, because he's the best husband.
We need a cry tracker.
Yeah, because like he creates the space too.
Yeah.
Like, we have a very, very balanced marriage that I think I've handed down to you. Like, I from the outside looking in would think that you want the same. If you looked at Dad and I, you would want the same for yourselves.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, like, to still be so happy now.
Yeah.
Not that we've ever, like, and we've never had a fight. Only once Dad left, walked out, and then came back when you guys were like, I don't know. Do you remember that?
No. How long did it take him to come back?
I don't know, but he wasn't happy that we didn't really care. And I can't even remember what it was. Just something stupid. Probably he wanted to discipline you kids a certain way, and I wanted to do it a different way. I can't really even remember. It was one tiny little, and that literally is the only time. Like, oh my god, Nada, like, but not even often. Like, can you actually think of times when we got cross at each other?
The time he pushed you down the stairs.
He never pushed me down the stairs.
No.
Can you, like, growing up?
Not really. No.
Yeah. Like, and some people would say, oh, you need to be able to, like, I don't know, yell at each other or argue things out or whatever. But we joke, and I say, well, we never have to argue because I'm always right. But yeah, I think we went into the marriage wanting the same things, and we're at this end of it still wanting the same things.
Yeah.
And that's like 31 years later. Like, if you can do that, then you know, you've ticked a box somewhere. And I do, when you ask what I see you being like me, that would be that. Yeah. That you want to have the family, kids, and even if you did it differently, you're not going to do it the same, but.
So having a healthy relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we can laugh at ourselves. If we stuff up, we laugh. Yeah. Whatever.
Not too serious.
Yeah, our family is not serious.
No.
Even when you were little, we've never been serious. Dad used to stress a bit, but he took on, like, the financial side of it. Like, you know, if I ended up in a tent with the 4 of you, I really wouldn't have cared. Like, it would have been probably annoying, but we would have made a start again, but he was more, wanted to get be the provider and not, like, he was more worried about not being able to pay a mortgage than I was. Yeah. I was like, if we don't pay it, well, we'll work it out. I'll work more or whatever. Yeah.
No, you did a good job.
Yeah.
I also want the same. We've talked about like a big family, similar values. What's your advice for building a family or a life like that?
Well, like we said, don't take life too seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah. And oh, gee, I don't know. Like, you always think, say Dad did something that not annoyed me, but wasn't my choice, kind of whatever. I just think I think, well, I'm not perfect.
Yeah.
So if each person thinks, well, I'm not perfect either. So then if you have that mindset, then you don't get too angry at them.
Yeah.
Because the next time it's going to be you that stuffs up. Like, and with the kids, like, don't stress about, dark rooms and just get on with your life. Like, don't make it all about routine, and you need some routine. Like, but I don't know. I just knew when you needed to sleep, or I knew when I needed to say, no, we can't do that because, we'd had too much on and the children need to rest. I don't know, let them be free. Let them run barefoot, and I don't know.
So kind of like intuitively be
being
rigid.
Yeah, don't overthink it.
Yeah.
Just don't overthink it.
Yeah.
Just go with the flow.
Okay.
The flow, Lockie, getting in the flow.
Yes. Well, there's only one question left, so we've made through the whole interview pretty much.
It wasn't as traumatic as I thought it was going to be.
No, you're wigging out.
I was wigging out.
You've only cried twice.
I only cried twice, that's not bad. But I cry more when I'm happy than I cry when I'm sad. Have you noticed that about me in my whole life?
Not really.
Because I cry, like, if emotionally, like if someone gives me a present that I like, and then I cry.
Yeah.
Or if you kids do something that makes me proud, then I cry. And I'm going to blubber at Chelsea's wedding. I don't even know how I'm going to.
That's going to be a mess, isn't it?
Yeah, that's going to be a mess.
Well, what do you want for the next decade of your life chapter to look like?
I just want to relax. And
Sure.
Yeah, like, we've done so much traveling, and we've had the best, like that last European trip when we did Croatia, and we went did the river cruise and everything. That was amazing. I feel like I've done so much. Like, I traveled for 2 years when I was younger, worked and traveled overseas. I've flown aeroplanes, and I never got to jump out of one because of my hips, but even the small trips, I like where we're at now.
Yeah.
And I'd like it just to stay that way.
Yeah.
Just, if we can just cruise through the next 40 years, if we could stay here, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Hopefully we don't have to downsize, but there's a few cracks in the house and whatever, so.
I think we'll keep it.
You think we'll keep it? All your kids want to keep it, so I don't know. I think I just take more space for myself and for Dad and I together. Like, we're at that stage where, our happiest times are when it's just the two of us, or just the 6 of us or 8 of us, or however many add-ons we get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just relax, less moving, more.
Yeah, and I like where I'm at with all this spiritual stuff.
Yeah. Until you got grandkids to distract you.
Yeah.
And maybe enjoy this space while you have it.
Yeah, and that's why I said Dad and I met. 6 months later, we got engaged. 12 months, and then and then we married, and then had 4 kids straight away.
Yeah.
So we never had just us for very long. Like, I got pregnant with you like almost straight away. Yeah. So we never had just us. So we're thriving on just us. now, whether that includes our friends or includes your kids or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just happy.
Nice.
Oh no, make me cry again.
I'm making right now.
No,
Oh,
and this, I don't know. It's good. It's just, and it's different watching your children as adults because you don't have you don't want the control either, but I don't know.
yeah, you don't have to think about parenting them. It's more
Yeah,
just like observing
enjoying
what they
them,
do.
enjoying their friendship. Like we all just can hang out and be friends now.
Yeah.
It's actually a really, because I wanted children, I wanted babies so bad from so young, but I didn't think probably that much about this time, that it's just so enjoyable to spend time individually with you all, and like a look at Dad, like he loves at the moment that Lockie's now going to the football.
Yeah.
Like we all loved the one-on-one time. He loved going on his coffee mornings with Chelsea on a Friday morning before she moved out. Like they'd go for a walk, have a coffee, come back, she'd go to work, whatever. Like, yeah, all doing this even though it was wigging me out.
But you've enjoyed it now?
And even like I go to Lockie's every second week for a couple of hours. Like, yeah, I can talk to him for hours. And so we just need Daniel. We're really happy that Daniel's doing Daniel, but having him back when we're in Caloundra, he's just like, oh, he's so cute. And it'd be nice to see him more.
He'll come back one day.
I think he will. But we're also happy, whatever. I spent two years away from my family.
Yeah.
You reconnect when you get back. It's like the friends that you have that are your, it's just me. I call them your heart friends.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't matter. You don't have to see them every week. You don't have to go to everything. But when you see them, they're like, it's like there's no time in between. And you laugh and you talk about old times and yeah.
So more of that in this decade.
Yeah. So you need your heart friends, and yeah.
Nice.
And that's why my 60th birthday, I didn't want to do like a zillion. I did think about having a party, but we were going to have like 200 people. So that was canned that. But I just said I just want to go away with my kids.
Yeah.
And it just worked out perfect.
Yeah, it was right.
And now I've got a few things organised, like going away with Mum and my sisters and my cousin and my friend, and then another weekend away. Yeah, I'm more into like walking and hiking and again doing stuff for me.
So you can't get a prolonged 60th now. It'll be drawn out.
It's a festival of Terri.
Festival of Terri.
Has to go for a year.
Well,
that's what happened for my 50th. There was a festival. Terri had to go for a year.
And you get a Mikey Talk episode. So that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
No, but
anyway.
Thank you for being a good mother. I liked how I was raised. Thank you for giving me siblings. And thank you for giving us a family holiday for the 60th.
Oh, my pleasure.
Nice. And thank you for doing this interview.
Oh, thank you, Mikey.
That wasn't too bad, was it?
No, that was good. Cut out the bits where I go, I don't know.
I don't have that capability. It's one take.